Hello everyone and welcome back to Emily Reads Books. If you're new here, I'm Emily and welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing the To All the Books I've Loved Before tag. This is based on the book and movie trilogy To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I read these books a couple of years ago and I thought they were really sweet and cute, and this tag was just absolutely adorable. I'm going to put the original one down in the description and let's get to it. I'm gonna say Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I remember vividly reading these books after my brother had his wisdom tooth surgery removal, and I read them in like a week. I would say it was probably the first time I remember ever binging a book series and really falling in love with a story and characters and wanting to really immerse myself in the world. So I'm gonna go with that one. 1984 by George Orwell. It's definitely not my favorite book. It's never one that I go to right away when someone asks me what my favorite book is, but it's a book that I feel like I could talk about for hours. There's just a lot of things I have to say about it that I think I just like really appreciate this book for what it is. But I would never say that, like, if someone was like, what's your favorite book? It will never be 1984. Like, that will never be my answer. But I have a real and true appreciation for this book, and I think it does a lot of things that a lot of books nowadays try to do that they just don't fully get, if that makes sense. I don't know if I'm making any sense. Whatever. 1984. I'm gonna go with An Absolutely Remarkable Thing. We read this for the Buy Book Club, I believe back in May, I think, a while ago. And April May is a bi queen and has some really good representation, but I would say, like, beyond the representation, I just really liked this book and the way that it handled the bisexual representation, whereas being bisexual was a part of April May's character, but it was not who she was. It was not, you know, the premise of the whole story, but it was a part of her and something that was talked about. So I really appreciated the way Hank Green was able to represent bisexuality in this book, and I thought April May was very flawed, but I thought she was a really interesting and unique character. Beauty and the Beast, but like the original fairy tale. I don't reread that many books, honestly. So I'm just gonna have to go with that one because that's one of the few stories that I've like read multiple times. I'm gonna Beauty and the Beast. So I once again, like, my gut wants me to say Beauty and the Beast, but because it's a short story slash fairy tale, I'm not gonna go with that. And the other part of me really wants to say Percy Jackson, but I also don't feel like that is fully representative of who I am. And also I feel like they're kind of clouded with this, like Percy Jackson and books like Harry Potter and stuff like that, they're clouded with this like nostalgia. So I feel like they hold a higher place in my heart just because of that, and not because I think it's like the pinnacle of greatness. Do you know what I mean? Also, I have a really hard time picking favorites because I feel like I love almost every book I read for different reasons. So if I'm gonna say something that I've read a bit more recently, I would probably say The Martian or Raybearer or even The Nightingale, which I really loved. I have not talked about that book in a while. It's been a while since I read it, but I loved The Nightingale. So if I was to say something more recent, I would probably say one of those three books as books that I really, really loved that aren't clouded by the love of nostalgia. And there wasn't a prompt telling me to tag people in this, but if you want to do this tag, please feel free to do so. I thought it was super cute and fun and very unique, while still like referencing the story that it came from. If you made it this far in this very short and sweet tag video, thank you so much. If you would like and subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.